For those of you who don't know me, my name is Leanne Vogel, and I'm a holistic nutritionist and high-fat enthusiast behind the site healthfulpursuit.com, and I help women regulate their hormones, balance their metabolism, and generally be awesome by eating more fat. How do you eat 3,000 calories a day? How much meals and snacks do you have? Right now, I'm really getting into eating a bunch around like 10 o'clock. I eat lots at 10 a.m. and then again, usually at like 3, I'll have something, usually like a collagen tea and some MCT oil, and then dinner. What are your opinions on Metagenics and standard processed supplements? I really like Metagenics. Their digestive process one is really good. What about hemp milk and latte? Heck yeah, that'd be good. Thoughts about Keto OS? I personally don't use it because it has milk, but I can see it being very good for people that are trying to transition. Having trouble staying under 20 carbs, and my carbs are derived from veggies mostly. I'm a big fan of not counting the carbs in your vegetables and seeing if you can get into ketosis without being too strict with veggies. How to get rid of yeast overgrowth. Make sure that you're not having too many fats or too many carbs. I find the good portion of fats for Candida is 60%. Almond milk, yes or no? Heck yes. Making your own is awesome. How do you keep your carbs low eating 3,000 calories? A lot of fats. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see what I eat in a day. See everyone losing weight fast, but feel my weight is stalling or stopping. Are you doing carb ups? Thoughts on pea and rice protein? I personally don't use it because it's quite allergenic. I use collagen as my protein source. T3 levels, sorry, I missed that. It goes so fast. Yes to carb ups. I would test your free T3 to see where your thyroid is. That could be a good place to start. You could try just switching your carb ups from all starch or all fruit and don't combine. Maca is a root and it's a superfood and you can use it to balance your hormones. It's really especially good for acne. What's your opinion on clean eating? I'm not a big fan of clean eating. Like, what's dirty eating? I don't know. Can I have sprouted bread for a carb up? Heck yeah, if your body likes that. What blood panel should I ask for? For thyroid, you want to look for free T3. And I include all the blood panels that you could possibly ask for in my program Fat Fueled, and you can get that at healthfulpursuit.com/fat fueled. No pressure, but I already had a dream about your new book. Oh my gosh! I think that's why I got really tired on Sunday. Thanks. I'm dreaming about it too. Wasn't sure if this one. Any thyroid healthy snacks beside Brazil nuts? I'm Braziled out. Carbs, you need carbs. Yeah, do the carb ups. Dun, 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 dun. Is it okay to carb up with black beans? Yeah, I guess you could. Totally. Can I still lose weight eating 3,000 with low carb? Yeah, if that's what your body needs. Supplemental digestive enzymes. Any risks? Maybe if you take them for a really long time, your pancreas may get really lazy, depending on the type of supplement that you use. What is matcha or maca? Matcha, green tea, maca, hormone balancing. Very itchy scalp, not from shampoo. Thinking food related. Check out grains. I get itchy scalp if I have rice. Too much rice equals itchy scalp. Also, if I'm low in cortisol, my scalp gets itchy. Keep them coming. I'm ready. So for those thyroid supporting snacks, you could also use seaweed rolls, like what they do for sushi, and just put your keto things in that, like a sandwich. Digestive enzymes that I recommend. I personally use Creon, which is a medication that I get from a pharmacy because it's free, and I take it every couple of days. If you go to healthfulpursuit.com/podcast, or even if you go to Healthful Pursuit and type in the top enzymes, you'll see some of my favorites. How many carbs in carb up? How often? And worried about derailing progress, stalls, weight loss. Okay, how many carbs in carb up? Start with like 50 grams and go up from there. My goal is around at least 50% of my weight. So if I weigh let's just make it easy. 100 pounds. If I weigh 100 pounds, then I want at least 50 grams of carbs in my carb up. You can do it every day. You can do it every 3 days. You can do it every 7 days. If you're a woman, I highly recommend not going past 7 days. Do you oil pull? I do not. It gives me really bad earaches. Do you need supplements beside magnesium? I personally believe that everybody's supplement regime is going to be so much different. Are there any sugars that don't leave aftertaste? Xylitol, I feel like doesn't. Have you coached type 1 diabetics on high fat? Yes, but I'm no longer doing coaching just because I got too much on the go. I used pheasant. Oh, pheasant for bone broth. Cool. Yes. Sunflower seeds. Yes. Is xylitol safe? I personally believe it is if it's birch sourced and non-GMO. Insulin resistance. Should I be doing anything different with my keto journey? Lots of fibers. Yes. Flaxseed focaccia muffins are good. What is chocolate alternative without caffeine? Carob. What do you buy cacao butter and what does it taste like? Tastes like white chocolate. I get it from Amazon. I'm on fire today. Yes. So do we need a multivitamin? Everyone needs a multivitamin. I am going to take you with me because I can't remember the name of my multivitamin. Okay. Hold the questions. I got to walk over to my supplement thing. Hold please. Oh, okay. Oh. This is the one that I use. Okay, are you ready? Pure encapsulations, women's nutrients. These are my favorite. They're so good. They're so great, and they're inexpensive. You can get it on Amazon. Amazon Prime, my favorite thing. Yes, okay, continue. I'm ready. That is my supplement, my multivitamin. I'm live. What about sugar alcohols? I'm not a big fan. Personally, I'm not a big fan. Best egg sub for flaxseed muffins. Flax eggs. Pros and cons of seeds. Nutritionist says no. It really depends on your health status. You can use seeds to manage your hormones. K2, D3, I do. I'm starting to use that as of now. I've been sensitive to D because I was really, really low in magnesium, so I've been mega dosing with magnesium with injections, and so now that my magnesium is normal, I'm going to start with vitamin D. So I do 1 drop, which is 25 micrograms for now. Yes. If you want to join me in Austin, Texas for a dinner on May 28th, you can go to healthfulpursuit.com/contact and just send us a little note saying you're interested in the dinner, and we will get back to you in about 7 days with the sign-up information. How much chia seeds for omega-3s daily? A tablespoon, coconut butter or coconut cream, or both. Coconut butter is to coconut as peanut butter is to peanuts, and coconut cream is to coconuts as is there a peanut cream? I guess almond milk is to almonds. Could sugar subs cause weight plateaus? Yes. I know that anything other than alcohol-free stevia makes my blood sugar go up, which makes me gain weight. Does Giddy Yo-Yo chocolate bars have caffeine? They do, but I don't react to it. I think because it's a raw form, I'm not going to ask why because it'll ruin the magic, but it doesn't bother my adrenals. Supplements to heal digestion after years of PPI. L-glutamine, a digestive enzyme, lots of bone broth, collagen, gelatin. How and why does keto help with high blood pressure? Well, the interesting thing about the heart that I just learned is that saturated fat is the primary fuel for the heart. Isn't that cool? And so blood pressure as well as the saturated fats helping to fuel your heart. Back to the carb up, could I use a cheat meal? Anything goes or no? I personally believe that everything you put in your body definitely makes up your body, so I'll leave that cheat meal thing to you. I don't like to think of cheating. I feel like it sets me up for eating all the things when I really don't want to, and it's a perception-based thing. Let's see where we are for time. Oh my goodness. Well, how much does it cost to be unhealthy, sick a year for Canadians versus being healthy? Well, I mean, a lot of our stuff is covered in Canada, so I would imagine it wouldn't cost us much to be unhealthy, but I mean, it's your life. And I don't put a cost on my life because I only got one of them. So I did a lot to my body back when I was a kid. So I'm making sure that I'm treating my body with as much respect and love that I can right now. Oh, yeah, totally. You can have a donut. I have donuts sometimes. There's a really great gluten-free, dairy-free donut place, like really far from my house. And we have those like every couple of months. And totally, that's also very important for the social aspect. Okay, we're going to end there. Thank you so much for joining in, everyone. If you want to learn more about eating fat-fueled and more of a daily thing, there were a lot of questions about like, what do I eat on a daily basis? So I created the Balanced Keto program, which includes carb ups in it, and they are weekly meal plans delivered to your inbox. So you get them every week. It includes carb ups and amounts. You don't have to worry about anything, and you can really get a feel for how all of this goes together. If you use the coupon code Periscope, that's all in caps, no spaces, you get 10% off your monthly or quarterly or yearly plan, and you save a bunch of money if you do the yearly plan. Yeah, so there you have it. The donut place in Calgary, what's it called? It's on 8th. I cannot remember. If you search gluten-free donut Calgary, you'll find it. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining in, everyone. I will for sure be back next Thursday for another Q&A or some sort of videos. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye. You're amazing. Bye.